Hello, hello, hello. This is Sambuka, aka Mama Sam. Hello, all you thrivers. We today are starting off our scapegoating topics with how our early challenges, our adversities, fosters or gives us the ability to do really deep introspection. And I am saying this after observing my family of origin and realizing that none of them really do any introspection at all, right? And how the Most High placed me in this family that there are so many of them. Even if I look at my second family, meaning on both sides, that I am the only one. I really am the only one. So if you are a scapegoat, if you have survived some crazy-ish, you probably started early. It probably started early for you. So for me, it started when I was around 9 years old. It started before, but I wasn't really a scapegoat. I'm saying that it started before, meaning that my sibling at the time, it was only me and my sister, would trouble me. But I wasn't scapegoated because I was living with my external family, my, what's the word? The family on the, more than just my mother and father. It'll come to me. But when we came to Canada, then is when the scapegoating really started. And it was 9 years old when my sister decided that she was going to remove some stitches from my mother's knitting. And I then was, even though I had told her to leave it alone, I then became in trouble for her problems. And my mother, I now know that there's something definitely wrong. Even my sister, and she is definitely a narcissist, has said that she may have some borderline things going on. But my mother decided she was going to go ballistic and make me clean, like Cinderella clean. And from then, I was basically Cinderella. So that's when it started. And that's when my sister noticed that if she did something wrong, I would get in trouble for it. And it continued all through high school. It continued even to this day. She tries. And I handle it in a different manner, but that is when it started. I was 9. It was actually a little before 9, but that is when she realized she could really get away with it. And it just exacerbated from there to, getting blamed from my father, from my mother. Like it was horrendous. So because of this scapegoating early, we as scapegoats become mature very, very early. We face hardships very early in life, which leads us to process emotions on several different levels, complex levels. And we were probably more mature for our age. I know even physically I was mature to the point where I had to carry identification when I was going on the subway in Toronto. So we have that thing because of the early challenges that we have gone through. And we have a resilience that I can't put it into terms apart from the fact that only other scapegoats can understand. Our early struggles taught us to adapt and persevere and just keep going. Like, I've been brought down so many times, and I just get back up and I go again. I just keep going. And if you have made it this far, your comment for this one is like, I am the bounce back person. I am resilient. Put in the comment, I am resilient. I bounce back. I am resilient. Resilient. I bounce back. And that is, that's part of a line from my song Winner. And we will expand on things as we go forward. But we are resilient. And we also, because we've gone through so much, we definitely have this internal, what's the thing? We reflect. We are always self-reflecting. And that's why, like I said, I just look at my family and I'm just like, what the heck? We think deeply about our place in the world, our purpose, and why are we in these relationships? We really, like, it just, I think that adversity again comes through and makes us question. And we also question our purpose in life. And this is a topic I'm going to go on a little bit deeper as we go down the road. But we question why we are here. And we definitely are ones who look at fairness and justice and why people don't treat us fairly. So these are all things that happen because we were unfairly treated early. Our adversity helps us think, helps us go inside and ask those deep questions that the regular person just doesn't ask. So we are resilient people. We are resilient people. We are resilient people. So I want you to understand that even though you've gone through this, the Most High hasn't forgotten you. I'm gonna insert here a scripture, Psalm 68, 5-6. Yah is a father to the fatherless, and a right ruler or a justifier of widows. Elohim is in his dwelling. He makes a home for the lonely, and he brings out into prosperity those who are bound with chains. Only the rebellious shall dwell in a dry land. And I don't know why this scripture, I said this before, but I don't know why this scripture just landed home for me. And I was married at the time. I had children at the time. My youngest was 6. And it's been 20 some odd years that this scripture has just sat with me, and I just couldn't figure out why, but I know now. It's because I was a scapegoat. So you've been through the stuff early, but it made you the queen, the king, the resilient one. You are the resilient bounce back person. And it's no small feat to be that. It's no small feat to be that. So I am sending you, I am applauding you. Applaud yourself that you've made it. You've bounced back. And you will continue because of what you've gone through. So that's the voice note, the memo for today. This is Sambuka, aka Mama Sam. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Send this off to someone else who has gone through scapegoating and needs some encouragement. Until next time, sending you acres of love. Bye-bye.